Shalom, family. Thanks be to the Most High. I have permission from two of our family members to share with everyone their testimony of what happened, what they experienced when they came out, and what they experienced in Israel and in Jordan. One of them I know pretty well. The other I just met online, just started interacting with this family, and they seem very, very respectful, very, very polite, very, very kind. What they did, I put out a warning, and I want you to see here on the screen. About 3 years ago, warning, we are not to go into the land of Israel. And I put out another warning, we're not to go into Jordan. So people always asking, where should we go? Where should we go? I put these out. The Most High allowed me to put these out to warn people where not to go. And so these are the two areas where not to go. So what happened? What happened with the family that came out and went to Israel? Okay. They haven't done nothing, hadn't done any harm, no harm to anyone, peaceful people, keeping Torah. Okay, they go to Israel just to check out the land. Lo and behold, get off the plane, they're being questioned. They're being detained. For what? They haven't committed a crime. We are not welcome in Israel. We're not the ones that's welcome there. And so they were detained, threatened to be put in immigration prison. This is what they had to face. And it was awful, completely awful. This is shameful to the nation, to that Israeli nation. We're not a part of them. They are Israelis. You see the difference between Bani Yasharal and Israel? There's a difference. They're the Jewish people. We don't fit in. They're Israelis. See, our people teaching, we're the children of Israel. I told you, that's three mighty ones in one. They know what they're saying, but our people don't know what we're saying. So they went through a lot of yada yada, a lot of questioning, and they end up tricking them and sending them to Jordan. That's the second place we're not to be in. They tricked them to go into Jordan. Lo and behold, Jordan is ready to do the same thing. There's a problem in Jordan. We have people in Jordan acting a fool. And so they're on high alert concerning our people. Us coming from America and other lands, coming over there. They're on high alert, ready to put them in immigration prison. For what? They've done nothing. We should be able to travel the world. Everybody else travel the world. See, we're starting to travel the world. They don't like this. And so we're not welcome in Jordan either. Now, the Most High intervened with them in Jordan, and they was able to get past without going into immigration prison. But that was dangerous. None of us want to be in this situation. We want to exit America and other lands, and we want to reside somewhere where we could be at ease in shalom and don't worry about people harassing us. We left America due to harassment. We didn't come over here to get harassed. But if we're not in the right location, we put ourselves in a position where we can get harassed. The couple was also told from someone in Jordan, if you don't call upon Ahia, the right name in the wilderness, you will be cut off. Let me tell you, none of us are in position to make statements like this. This in itself is a wicked statement. Righteous people, listen to the voice that you're hearing. If you enter within the borders, and the Most High see fit where you make it into the wilderness, the Most High will meet the people at the mountain as before. He gives the commands and the orders. He tells us what his name is. That's the name in the wilderness that we will call on. See, we open for whatever comes forth from the Most High in the wilderness. These people are bent on, this is the name that will be called on upon in the wilderness. And if you don't call on this name, you're getting cut off. They are not the Almighty. They have not come to 100% truth. This is a big problem. Remember what the Dead Sea Scrolls says. We're going to walk in some darkness and some light at the end generation until we get completely clean, until all light be revealed to us in the wilderness. Everything would be made known to us. No more gray areas. So for the righteous people, make it into the wilderness, be ready to change. See, the people that call on the higher, they're not going to be ready to change. Many of them. And when the name come forth, when what they believe is not true, they're not going to want to do it. Because they have a sealed mind that this is the name and the name only. Now, the next testimony, Jordan. This person was in Jordan and experienced many, many different things. Saw and witnessed many, many different things. Wicked things. We know wickedness going on in Israel like no other. It's another Babylon. It's the only place where homosexuals welcome. Homosexuals are welcome. Jordan, our people are flocking into Jordan only to run into wickedness. I've said it before. It's not written in scripture that we should build a community, and our people are trying to build communities, grouping together. When we do this, we will have madness. We will have mad confusion. That's why we must do all that the Most High commands us individually as families. Ask him, do he want you to be grouped up with a group in a setting, in a camp, in an assembly with our people? This is going to be our people. We are just the people we read about in scripture, how wicked they was. We are the descendants of them. And there's a lot of wickedness in us. Esau mold and shape us into what we are today. So what are some of the things they're doing in Jordan? Once again, this video, 3 years old, the truth about Jordan according to scripture. I think it was 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. The truth about Jordan. Because many people are hearing about Jordan and about how we are supposed to be in Jordan. And I've shown using the map, using scripture, how our people, the true land, is on both sides of the Jordan River. This is something that they don't discuss, and they're actually in the land. How Jordan, how they shrink the Most High borders and enlarge their borders according to what's in the sons of Zadok. This is a fact. So what's going on over there? What are people doing? Here's some of the things our people are doing. You want to go over there and group up with them? This is what they're doing. And if I create a community here where we are, the same they would send people into our midst to cause headache, confusion, trouble, till the point we start going back to Babylon. That's the idea. We want these people in mad confusion. We want these people in wickedness, that they will go back to Babylon. They're in Jordan doing things we couldn't think of doing in Christianity. The Christians are living cleaner lives than these people. So what are they doing? Arguing on the Shabbat. They are arguing on the Shabbat. That's the Kadash day. They are cooking on the Shabbat. Cooking, carrying things inside and out, doing what we're not supposed to do. These things, and they're talking about someone can get cut off for calling on the wrong name. You're breaking the Shabbat. Drinking Esau's wine. Look at this. This is what our people are doing. They're coming together drinking Esau's wine, abomination, on the Shabbat, thinking they are Kadash. They are committing abominations on top of abominations. Wickedness. All kinds of wickedness. The second one, it went into details. It gave great details. And I thank the Most High for both of our family members that gave us these testimonies so that we would know not to go in these areas, know what to expect. This person said that when they were there, they know of our people being incarcerated, locked up for nothing. Yes, they are locking our people up for nothing. And they're saying that's where we are to go, to Jordan. See, someone is putting a voice out there saying Jordan is the only place for safety. This is what they are saying. But is that what the scripture says? And do they tell the people what's really going on in Jordan? No, they're not doing. Why won't they tell the people what's really going on? Because it's detestable. It's an abomination. So they can't speak of those things. They want to continue to make themselves look as if they are righteous. When in actuality, all type of abominable things are happening. Our people are wicked to the core. And the action shows how wicked we are. Now, if you are righteous, if you truly want to live according to Torah, if you truly want to get close to the Most High, if you truly want to make it to the wilderness and to that mountain where we can get the complete truth and no longer walk in lies, parts of darkness and light, to be able to walk in all light and let the scripture come to pass, says everything that's done in the dark will be brought to light. If you truly want to do this, you must stay away from our people. And only those the Most High says to give you the okay. This is what we must do. Many of the people, they went back, and I understand. If I was in that midst, I would have went back to Christianity, because I said we weren't doing this in Christianity. Physical fights. They were fighting physical fights. Men, women fighting. They're supposed to be brothers and sisters in Torah. They're supposed to love one another. This is what he told us, that we should love one another, not physically fight, not verbally fighting on the Shabbat, but we're getting into physical fights. This is unthinkable, irresponsible, downright, I'm going to tell you, shameful. This is downright shameful to make this video. It's shameful, but I have to let you know what's been given to me. And I'm giving you the good part. I'm not giving you the raw part. This is the better part. You don't want to see or hear the raw part. There's more to this story that I'm not at liberty to tell, but I'm thankful that the person told me this. I am not. It's that horrible. I'm not able to proclaim or to say it. But I will say this. When you think of an abomination, when you think of things that we should not be doing, you think of things that will get you cut off in the wilderness, this is what they are doing. Yet they honor him with their lips, but their hearts are far from him. They're not keeping Torah. They are not in the truth. Stop saying people are in the truth and they're not in the truth. So once again, all I'm doing here, revisiting the truth about Jordan, and we're not to go into the land of Israel. And what's the consequence? These are the consequences of these areas. These are the areas that we should stay away from. You want to live in shalom? Stay away from these two areas. You want to live in wickedness? Go to these two areas and watch they possibly lock you up. Stay away from these areas. This has been a warning. Shalom.